Hello everyone, it's time for my nonsense again. We defeated the NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm glad to say. We don't have to play it ever again. I'm so glad that we managed to do it. A clear moral victory for everyone involved. But now we've got to move on. So we've tackled the arcade game at its first home version. We've tackled the NES game, but there was an arcade sequel. So let's go to the Turtles' lair first. Where would it be? It would be... Here we go. This arcade flower for Turtles in Time features rubber-suit versions of the Turtles and offered the game as either a dedicated full machine or a conversion to let operators change their existing game. Oh yeah, I've got the arcade stick plugged in. I did not think this one through. But yeah, there was. Is there another one? No, that's it. Well, you can get factory authorized kits if you want. So yeah, this was Turtles in Time, released in 1991, early 91. So this was after Crime Fighters, the first TMNT. I think shortly before Vendetta, and before contemporary with The Simpsons, and before X-Men and Metamorphic Force. So this is kind of still a little early, but kind of closer to the middle in terms of Konami's brawler output. Hi L Ramses and hi JP Ronnie. We're still playing Turtles games. We still got quite a few of these to go. So now this stream unfortunately is gonna be the one where I moan a lot because this game in particular kind of highlights the shortcomings of the set. This probably has the worst emulation of all of them, for reasons we will get into. But it does have a couple of extra options. We could put God Mode on if we wanted. Button dash, now that's interesting. What this does is, in this game, you dash by holding forward for a short amount of time. And you can't change that in the arcade version. This actually changes it, so you don't run when you hold the button, and instead there's a button assigned to dashing. There's also, you can get rid of the time bonus, the time penalty. You can put Nightmare mode on, which automatically sets the game at maximum rank. And then there's this weird turbo mode, which I don't... This is the only game that has this, and you just walk at double speed. I don't really understand why. But it's there if you want it. We're going to switch button dash off for actually playing this, but I want to kind of highlight an issue. So, okay, it's time to go in. We're going to be playing as Michelangelo. Now, it's really important that you can hear the sound on this one, so let me know if the sound needs to go up, or I need to be turned up or something. Turtles in Time. Okay, good.
Let's get shell! Let's get shell!
We'll be watching all of this properly in a minute. Don't worry. So, okay, this is cool. So we don't automatically dash. We have a button instead. Where is that? Unfortunately, that button is set to R2. That's not ideal. That's kind of on the bottom row, right next to, right below the menu button, so you can press it by mistake. So, okay, we'd better change that, I suppose. Oh. Oh! You can't change the dash button. Not only can you not rebind the rewind and game options buttons, you can't change the dash button. Oh, yeah. No, what people mentioned was they changed the recording of the original 1987 cartoon theme in the 1989 arcade game. They use a new recording, which I've heard was from the arcade 1-up cabinet. Okay, I gotta change now. Playing because we're not thank fuck we're not playing the NES Turtles anymore. Turtles in Time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they did this. Exactly the same problem is in the SNES version of Turtles in Time. That version, you can either do it as the game intended by double tapping forward, or you can press a dash button, but you can't rebind it. Why? Why can't you rebind the game options? This is stupid. That's big complaint number one. So we're gonna quit. We're gonna switch the dash back to how God intended. Also unique to this game and Tournament Fighters on the NES, there is no alternative region version. It's because Turtles in Time did not get a Japanese arcade release, apparently. I didn't know this. I just thought it was undumped, but no. I've heard there was a location test and they just never bothered. So that's kind of strange. I find that these modern digital Eclipse sets, they always have one thing that kind of really bugs me. I think the best of them is SNK 40th Collection, because the thing that bothered me there was no instruction manual, which, you know, some of those games could use. But, like, Samurai Showdown, Neo Geo Collection had the worst netcode I've ever seen. Street Fighter 30th takes out the win quotes from versus matches online. It's little things that bother me, and I really hope that this game gets a patch, because there's some stuff that I really do not like. Speaking of things I don't like, let's play Turtles in Time. No, God, don't hire me as a tester. Fuck. I just tell you to put more witches in your game. That's all I do. Oh, don't tell me that, El Ramses. I'm playing Tournament Fighters. Oh, is it Turtles in Time specifically? If the netcode in Tournament Fighters sucks, I'm gonna cry. I've wanted to play that properly for years. Anyway, so winners don't use drugs. Druos. Good call, Cat. Good call. Okay, so gotta stop. I'm currently doing an impression of someone at a gaming convention where there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cabinet by pressing the coin button repeatedly.
This is April O'Neil reporting.
Zoom is gone.
Hey, Krang! Bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag!
So, what has changed with Turtles? Well, you've got this dash now, which leads into a shoulder barge, and if you press the... Oh, no, that's... off to a good start. We're off to a smashing start. If you press the jump button, you do a slide, which leads into a slide kick, which is pretty useful. Big problem is almost every button you press is random. Sometimes you get throws, sometimes you get a normal attack. It is a mystery how this game actually works. I've picked Mikey because apparently he has the easiest time doing a lot of stuff. Everyone has a similar to the first game. There's a sort of desperation attack, but it doesn't take up any health. Problem is that I think there's like a 1 or 2 frame window to press the buttons, which is not a lot. Now, the other reason I wanted the sound up is the sound balance is completely fucked in this game. I don't know what the hell happened, but it appears that the sound balancing is all wrong. The bass is way louder than the melody, so a lot of the songs just get completely drowned out. That really needs a fix, because this game has a pretty good soundtrack. It's just you can't hear half of it because it's been drowned out by the bass. It's a little rough. And speaking of a little rough, there are some flashing images in this game. It's not super awful, but just be on the lookout. So yeah, Turtles in Time. It certainly has presentation on this side. Much like the first game, this opening stage is dynamite. It's got really nice presentation. It's got an excellent song, which we'll be hearing again later. Yeah, it's the more authentic experience. They're just replicating like the completely busted ass speakers. Okay, I can buy that. So here's the thing. I don't think this game was finished. I personally believe this game was rushed out. This was knocked out the door as not well. Okay, unfinished is maybe a strong term. I don't think it was polished enough. Because there's a lot of things that make me suspect they cut stuff. They didn't refine it as much as they wanted to. We'll be seeing one of those in an upcoming stage. But like stuff like they used to really cute little speech bubbles for the bosses, and they're no longer here. So if you're playing in a noisy arcade, possibly with busted speakers, I don't know, you won't hear any of the voices. And the voices are kind of a big part of the charm here, you know? There's other stuff like apparently each stage has an invisible 5-minute timer, and the hit detection is kind of all over the place. I probably played this like in Maine many moons ago, and this is the first time I've really properly revisited it, because it's the first time it's had a proper re-release with all the music intact, sort of. And I was kind of shocked at how not fun it is. I'm sorry. I tried to be positive in these streams, but this game's kind of bad. In particular, the automatic dash can get you killed because you want to jump and you just don't do the jump. Again, the presentation is incredible. It's really good. It looks just like the Saturday morning cartoon show. I just think it kind of plays like a turd. And I mean, the big thing is that when people talk about Turtles in Time, they're not talking about this version. They're talking about the SNES version, which turned it into a civilized video game. The SNES version is significantly better.
Pizza time. This cave is creepy.
And there's also a half port to the Mega Drive that we'll be seeing later in this stream. I think these boxing robots are exclusive to this game, like they're not from the cartoon or anything. They just wanted to put a boxing robot in. Yes, you know what? I did not pick up the remake, but I will gladly say this is probably better than that. I've heard about that version. It has 8-way combat, as is my understanding. That's a little rough. At least they scale in when you throw them at the screen. That's cool. You know, I was about to bring that up. I don't know how it is in the US, but I get the feeling this didn't get much distribution in the UK because even at like retro events where they have, you know, old game cabinets, you never see this one. You always see the first game. So I have to wonder if it didn't get as much distribution in certain regions. Can any US readers chime in? Kageki is a masterpiece, how dare you. Anyway, here's Metalhead. I seem to remember a strategy for him is to do this business, this move, that I can't do consistently because the controls are awful. Oh, please, no. Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Dream Harrier. We're playing Turtles in Time, not the SNES version. We will get to that later. Please, Metalhead, I beg you.
Pizza time.
At least the voice samples are nice and clear. The thing is, I never played the SNES version back in the day either. I only had, I rented Hyperstone Heist. That's the move I'm looking for. That one. Okay, right, I figured it out. Because if you just stand normally, you do this business. If you move, you do this one. But again, you don't have many frames to do that in. You gotta be exact. You gotta be pretty exact, which is kind of a strange way to do things in a game like this. I hope you weren't expecting a one life clear on this, because that shit is not happening. No way. Okay, poor Metalhead. He wasn't insane, he was just evilly reprogrammed. We didn't have to blow him up.
Sewer surfing.
And of course we have the obligatory surfing stage. Notable for its music that everyone loves. Although I'm a snob, I prefer the Mega Drive version. Give me that FM synth. Okay, yeah, right. Because I played this just to familiarize myself with the mechanics beforehand, like a couple of days before the stream, and I thought I'd accidentally switched on Nightmare mode because there were so many enemies later on. It was like really absurd, and I was like, have I accidentally put this on the highest difficulty setting? And no, I haven't. There's no dip switches, by the way, because, you know, they don't do the dip switches for the arcade versions. That's another thing I want patched in. If anyone at Digital Eclipse is watching, please, I beg of you. But no, I was just playing on default, and it was like, just completely absurd. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd know if I had Nightmare mode on. We'll very briefly demonstrate it later. Oh, he said the thing. He said my toes. Wait, can you do the dash on the surfing stage? I could have sworn I saw him do it. Ninja Turtles Muso, when? Give them the license. Give Koei Tecmo that license. Yeah, I don't know why they missed out the dip switches. Complete mystery. There's also no 2-player version of the arcade games. What's the Turtles 100 to 1? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that tracks. And now we fight the pizza monster. Who apparently is from the cartoon. I don't remember them, but they are in the cartoon. Well, no, what drives me nuts is almost all their other arcade re-release packages lately have had dip switches. SNK 40th, the Samurai Shodown collection, the Street Fighter collection. They don't have all of them, but you know they have most of them. So I don't understand why they're not here. My suspicion is that they did not have as high a budget for this collection. Also, flashing warning. Thanks, Konami. So that's part of the reason why I think this game was rushed. Shredder just shows up in the middle of the sewer to teleport you away, and it doesn't make any sense. It feels like there was meant to be a level there before that, and they were just like, nah, can't be bothered. Sewer Surfing also has no traditional boss, it just kind of ends. And obviously that's something that they cleaned up for the SNES version, which we'll be seeing later. But yes, okay, no, that seems fair in as much as, you know, well, I don't know, because like, who is the average person who is going to buy the Turtles collection? They're probably someone who maybe knows a bit about arcade games, or I don't know. I understand like not having coinage options. Obviously, that's something really esoteric that, you know, you wouldn't normally include. Wow, 5 Stone Warriors, huh? Okay, I see how it is. But like stuff like there are difficulty settings for these games, and you just don't have them at all. I just find it that's something I'm a stickler for. I don't like it when you don't have dip switch options. Yes, that is fair. That is fair, but you know, console games have option screens as well. They could have just called them options rather than dip switches. Like they even have the dip switch listings in the materials section. They've got the arcade manual, what is it called? The technical manual. You know, that's there. And the dip switches are listed. It's just you can't use them. I'm a stickler. I'm kind of fussy. I can't help it. I just like arcade games to get proper re-releases, you know? Yeah, they did that in the Konami and Namco collections, didn't they? They literally have the dip switches. Older Namco museums have that as well, but later ones just introduce it as like a little option menu, and you can do the old style dip switches if you want. I would I would absolutely buy a hamster version of Konami's licensed games. I don't mind that it doesn't have online. I can live without that. And now we get to a strange boss. Cement Man lives. He is from the cartoon. He wasn't made up for this game. It's just in the cartoon he was called Blob Man. and he appeared in like one episode. Something about retrieving Shredder's helmet. But yeah, no, Cement Man is real. Unfortunately.
Man, I just had a shower.
Discount Clayface, yeah, basically. Oh, it is the butter monster. Oh shit. he's hoarding them. He's hoarding the he's hoarding the prototypes. I knew it. Incidentally, is anyone else hearing like the problem with the sound balancing, or is it just me? Yeah, eat Cowabunga. There we go. I knew someone was gonna say it. Thank you. I was I remember the Bioforce 8 hoax. Good times were had by all. Anyway, now he explodes. We're no longer a prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
Skull and crossbones.
Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to confirm, just to make sure it wasn't just me. This is my favourite song in the game, though. Skull and Crossbones. Oh yeah, watch out. Some of these are booby trapped, because of course they are. But they do trigger a unique voice clip when approached from the front. At least they're telegraphed, but it is very easy to forget where they are.
My toes, my toes.
Flashing warning. There we go. Watch out for Shredder and loose boards, yes. See, that throw move is great, but you can't do it on command in this version. You have to pray to the RNG gods that you get it. I'll be complaining a lot less once we get to the SNES version. I have good things to say about that version, so please look forward to it. But we are committed to play every game on this collection. We have to do it. We've done our time in the TMNT NES mines. We have to finish the job. What? No, please. Get off me. Is that what? Oh, okay. No, he's fine. He just got a little lost. That foot soldier was just observing the pillar. How many stages in are we? We've got like 250 kills. There's a lot of enemies in this game. I'm sure you've noticed.
My nose.
Ah, that's an embarrassing way to die. Oh, and of course there's a pizza right there. I believe this plays by the same rules as the first game, in that there's always less pizza than the number of players. And it still has the rank up thing, where the longer you live, the more furious the game gets at you. And if you don't recognise these cuddly creatures, they're Tokka and Razor from the 1991 hit film TMNT 2, The Secret of the Ooze, starring Vanilla Ice. Oh yeah, no, the loose boards are don't. It doesn't sound very nice to smack your head into a loose board. I'd rather walk into a rake first, personally. That seems less painful. Anyway, apologies for the flashing. It's kind of obnoxious here. They want to do this lightning effect, and it's kind of not great. Also, not great. My skills here. When I tried this game before the stream, I really struggled with this boss. I've got no idea what you're supposed to do. Surprisingly, these guys replaced Bebop and Rocksteady, who are not in this game. Having a Turtles game without Bebop and Rocksteady feels strange. Hey, I mean, that's probably how I draw Thunder in MS Painless. There is a pretty good payoff to when you beat these guys, though. So this is worth it. It's worth hearing that growl sound over and over again. Oh, they clash together, bless them. Oh, they're not very bright. Oh, he's a little... Oh, he's tiny. How many pounds is that dog? That's a good question. There's probably a Turtles nerd who knows the answer. Please write it on a self-addressed envelope, please, and send it to the usual address. Oh, he's a little baby. Oh.
Cowabunga!
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee.
And now we enter the Sunset Riders stage. You may think that's a joke, but the arcade version of Sunset Riders has a wanted poster with a Ninja Turtle on it. Unsurprisingly, they cut that for the Arcade Archives version. But yeah, this is part of the Konami cinematic universe. It's definitely the same as Sunset Riders. Confirmed. Although actually, if somebody knows what year Sunset Riders is supposed to take place, maybe that information is out there somewhere, and we can confirm. Also, I hope you really like that horse noise, because you're going to be hearing it a lot in this stage. Yeah, Sunset Riders is happening on the other side of the train. I buy that. That makes sense. Somewhere out there, Cormano is shooting up some outlaws. Yes, the wanted poster was cut from the console versions and also the recent Arcade Archives re-release. What I would love to know is if the version of Sunset Riders that was going to be in the Microsoft game room had the poster, if they didn't notice. But we'll never know, because that version did not get released. Oh, let me get some pizza. Yes. Oh my god, how many enemies are on screen? Oh, this is too much. I mean, it's a cute joke, but also they would not be able to get away with it. It's fine. It's like that one old Jalico game that's literally just copyright infringement, the video game. I can't remember what it is. Ginga... something. Like, it's got Ultraman, it's got Superman Decker in it. It's really absurd. Yeah, I think this was like... I know this wasn't on X-Men hardware. I think it was like its own hardware, but I think it has bells and whistles as well. It's pretty alright for 91. All I know is that the game will appear, like the assets for the video wall for Sunset Riders are in the game. I don't think the game itself is though, because I know people have looked. Like there's information about it on the cutting room floor, but I don't know whether. Hi K Price, we're playing Toitles games as usual. We've only got like how many left? I think about 9. We're slowly making our way through them. It's fun though. When we get to the Game Boy games, that's going to be the real uncharted territory, because I don't know anything about those games. Okay, and boss time? Yep.
Fresh turtles for luck.
Leatherhead is cool. I like Leatherhead. He's like my second favourite Turtles villain. He's a real pain in this game though. Mother of God. Ugh. You're going to be hearing that laugh a lot, so please look forward to it. This is one of the bosses where Mikey kind of struggles because he's got no range. Fresh turtles for luck. Yeah, no time to finish the quote. No time. We gotta hurry. We've got to get more quarters from these kids. It's okay. I'll let Leatherhead laugh. He's I'll let him have this one. I don't know how you're supposed to do this properly. I even watched an old Lord BBH video of him playing this to see if I could pick up any tips, and even he was like, yeah, I don't know how to deal with Leatherhead here. just saying I should play as Donatello instead. Poor Leatherhead. He's now trapped in the 1880s. Blues.
Neon Night Riders.
And we have another surfing stage. Yes, of course we do. I believe this takes place on the title screen of Knuckles Chaotix. That is a joke for maybe one person. And unlike the SNES version... Oh yeah, Hot Jams, everyone loves this song. Yeah, this is exactly what 2020 looked like. Pretty sure. Pretty certain. But no, in the home version, these surfing stages were turned into bonus games rather than actual stages, which I think was the correct move. I don't really like those. I don't really like these kinds of stages. Oh yeah, that's a really good point. There's no animation here. I didn't even notice that. That's an excellent point. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, this is a good fighting game track. They should have used it. Yeah, it has Sonic CD special stage energy also. Oh yeah, of course they went for mode 7. Why wouldn't they? I think that was the correct choice. We'll be seeing that later. Sooner rather than later, because we are nearing the end. Thankfully. We got like one full stage after this, and then a boss.
Pizza time.
Okay, I got one of them. Oh, is he gonna scale in? Yes, he is! Scaling. This boss feels kind of absurd. I don't know how to deal with this guy at all. We would see dithered animated lights. It's a shame we don't. Ah, Ginga Ninkyuden, thank you. Thank you, Hogtano Shop. I was trying to remember what that was. Yeah, that's they're not rip-offs, they're cameos and homages. You can't sue. Although, on that note, Konami did, in Violent Storm, one of the later bosses is very clearly meant to be like a Ninja Turtle stand-in. Sledge, like he's got like a cooking pot over his chest, and he's got the bandana and everything. Violent Storm is a cool game, and I really hope it ends up in arcade archives. That game does not deserve to be left in the arcades. You see, it was sort of at this point I was like, am I sure this isn't on Nightmare Mode? This guy's taking kind of a while to kill. But no, I hadn't switched it on. We will briefly demonstrate Nightmare Mode after this. Oh, we're getting there. We're so close. I can feel it. Oh, we got him in a loop. Yes, we take that.
You're going to pay.
Cowabunga.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before.
And here's where we get our stream title. I kind of figured I had to go for that one. That seemed like the most appropriate stage name that I could use. Again, this background isn't animated either. Oh, please. I've only got so many tokens left. Mom won't give me another $1 to get more. Yeah, if the game hadn't said, yeah, I want your money before, it's saying it now. And I don't like to call games like quarter munchers or credit feeders or whatever, because I think that does a kind of disservice to arcade game design philosophy. The Turtles games are an exception. These games are absolutely made to take kids' lunch money. Like, they don't even hide it. It's really pretty blatant. Anyway, this is the equivalent to the Technodrome stage that would show up in pretty much all these games at some point. Incidentally, we are doing 3 games this stream, so I'll probably take a little break between after we do SNES Turtles in Time. I want to do Hyperstone Heist properly. Nice, cool. There's a slim chance we might be able to get to the end of this on our initial set of credits. 40 lives isn't bad, right? Right? Although that's looking kind of slim. Yeah, this stage is kind of difficult, and I think the freezer cannons are going to show up in a second. There they are. Okay, we'll clear these guys out. Okay, so how do you do this? Is there a pattern? Kind of.
Pizza time.
Okay, I think yep. Okay. Oh, and there's the bouncing balls from the first game. They're back. I don't think those are the same sprites though, so they didn't just reuse them. I do like the sort of, I guess they're doing like a warning klaxon, and it's like dimming the lights. That's a cute effect. You also saw that in the prehistoric Turtlesaurus stage with the cave. I mean, presentation-wise, this is really good, absolutely superb. But it's just, I kind of don't like the game. I'm sorry. We have a commitment though. We're gonna get through this game because I said I would.
Forgot the sun cream.
He forgot the sun cream. Although, you know, good luck hearing these voice clips in a packed arcade. Ran right into it. Yeah, they're in like a little control room. We're going to be polite and we're not going to put too many coins in because this game does loop. Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady are just messing with the dimmer and they're operating the traps. They're doing something behind the scenes. The success of the '87 cartoon show got to their heads a little. Although that reminds me, I was looking up Japanese TMNT fan art on Pixiv, and there's a normal image of Bebop and Rocksteady, but it has the tag "lovable idiots," which I really enjoy. That's very good. They are lovable idiots. Are you gonna? Thank you. Thanks for coming on screen, pal. Appreciate it.
You shellheads are dead.
And so we fight Krang without the robot. And there's a shredder in the back there, but his scaling looks all fucked up. Oh, he's got big blobby pixels. I don't like it. Yep, it is the perfect tag. That is correct.
I'm trapped. Anyone got a pin?
I seem to remember this boss being a lot more fleshed out and difficult in the SNES version. Like it goes off screen a lot more until you defeat the little things that it spews out.
I'm trapped.
Just a couple more credits should see us to the end. Also, the little foot logo on the machine is cute. That's how you know it's a Foot Clan original. I sort of had him in a loop, kind of.
Anyone got a pin?
This also does the classic Konami thing of not telling you how much health they've got. Because if they're flashing red, that means they're nearly dead, right? You just need to put in a couple more coins and you'll finish it.
I'm trapped.
I know I rag on Konami brawlers a lot. I can't help it. I'm very fussy about scrolling brawlers, and I don't think these are the best.
Got a pin?
Plus, people often wax nostalgic about these games without having played them for, like, you know,
That holds
several decades.
Let's go.
But we're on our way home. Oh, there's the actual Technodrome.
Technodrome, the final shell shock.
Oh shit, it's that best of best level. the Statue of Liberty is about to start narrating our fight.
My favorite.
And this is Shredder with a lightsaber. He kind of doesn't do as much, as he doesn't split himself into clones this time. He can still turn us into a turtle if he wants. He doesn't do that too often though. I'm not entirely certain what the strategy here is, if there is a strategy. It has got a Macaulay. No Macaulay Culkin face this time. Sorry. It's clearly not the real Statue of Liberty. Yeah, he's a bit taller this time. He's a bit more imposing. They actually completely changed the design for the SNES version to tie in with the second film starring Vanilla Ice. Is that really where that best of best art comes from? That's cool if so. Yeah, gonna be here for a while. Please, Mr. Shredder. I know you're blinking red very slightly. That means that you're on your way to being dead. If you could hurry up the process, it would help me out a lot. I'd appreciate it.
Oh, shell shock.
Hellhawk. Yeah, there's a unique voice sample and speech bubble when you game over that says shell shock, but I didn't quite manage to get it on screen. You can't really get him in a pattern because he just hits out of it. That is what Konami wants me to think. I've fallen right into their trap. But he's blinking slightly faster now. That means he's totally dead, right?
Oh, shell shock.
There we go. We actually get to see Shell Shock. Okay. I do kind of want to show off the sprite for when you get turned into a baby turtle, though. I feel that's important. We'll wait until he's nearly dead. There we go. Oh no! That's cool. The little baby turtle gets all panicked as well. Extremely good and cute. You know, I kind of do. I wish I had my scrolls. The scrolls I grinded for. That was slightly more civilized. See, he's almost completely red now. He has to be dead. We're nearly there. So close. Nearly there. I'm nearly done with this game. Please. There. Yes. Okay. Finally. And of course, he slowly wanders over.
Cowabunga!
We did it.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, our 4 reptilian heroes, have overcome the arch villain Shredder.
Ah, she did the wink. Good. And now we get a chiptune version of Pizza Power. But please note, the game is not over yet. Oh my. Oh, we're yawning already and we still have 2 games to go. Good sign, good sign. Eddie Ueda, special thanks. Oh, Stretch Drake, thank you. Yeah, I kind of need one. We'll do that in just a moment, because the game is not over yet. Produced by Konami.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Weirdly, the Big Apple 3 a.m. clip only plays when you on the second loop. It doesn't play on the first one. I'm guessing that's just an error. Anyway. Notably, the first Turtles game does not have a second loop, but this one does. And there's usually a setting to switch it off, but you know, we can't change that, can we?
Oh, shell shock.
There, he said the thing. Okay. No. No, it's just loop 2. Konami kept doing loops well after other companies stopped. Well, in Scrolling Brawlers, anyway. And... oh no! Fuck! Fortunately, this set doesn't save high scores, so, you know, that's fine. Oh, okay, that's good. Feel free to clip me swearing about Turtles in Time. So, okay. Right. Ooh, okay, this is fun. We get to... I get to debut something. I don't know whether this will be permanent, but I decided to... what did we get to on... There we are. I decided to make an alternative Be Right Back image, screen thing, just for a bit of fun. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back now. I slapped that together in 5 minutes. I was like, do I want my break screen to be, you know, consistent with my branding, or do I want to use screenshots with test card energy from platinum multi-award winning anime I My Me? I don't know whether we'll use that one. We'll work on it. I just thought it was more visually interesting than the other one we got. So, okay, we've beaten Turtles in Time, the arcade version. The following year, a SNES port was released. Although to call this a port is, pardon me. Yes, you know what, I'll type it in the chat. I My Me is art. I'm sure you will agree. So, good. I'm glad you got your answer. We may have switched extra lives on this one. We just need to make sure we get to the end. Again, this does have the button dash, but it's set to R2, which is not ideal. Not good. Let me change that, please. Now, notably, because the arcade version didn't get a Japanese release, this is actually the first release of that version in Japan, and they still called it Turtles in Time. Elsewhere, they called it Turtles in Time 4. They called it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time because of this game. But they called it 4 in Europe, even though Manhattan Project did not get a European release. So, you know, whatever. Oh no, the preview spoiling one of the surprises. Okay. So, yep, here we go. Konami basically fixed this game. They took what they had and they said, okay, let's make it not terrible. Let's make it not shit. Oh, and, fuck, wrong button. Big flashing warning for this intro. Big flashing warning. Starring epileptic seizure. Oh no, I don't like it. No. Don't do that, please. Thank you. So, okay, we've got a time trial mode and we've got versus mode. Okay, that's cool. For now, we're going to go into options. We are going to play this on normal. I know we don't get the real ending that way, but trust me, I think the normal ending is funny enough that it's worth it. Yeah, I'm going to give myself extra lives. So you got a couple different options here. You can change the player dash to be auto, just like in the arcade, or manual, which is a double tap forward. We're gonna use double tap forward. Yeah, no, this is a I mean, you get an ending. You just don't get the staff roll and some of the text changes, which, you know, whatever. Sadly, this is a Konami tradition back in the day. The other thing you can configure is back attack. In the arcade game, this is it does it like automatically, I think. And you can just disable that if you want. Yep, Konami did it a lot. Contra, the other I think the Tournament Fighters games as well. Now this option is interesting. You can choose between animation or comic. So you can have the characters look like they do in the 87 animated series, Or you can change it so that they look more like, well, they say comic, but it's more like the toy line. So we'll go with that one. So as you can see, the turtles have different flesh tones now, consistent with the toy line. And I think maybe the Archie comics as well. Also, they don't have pupils anymore, because the toys didn't either. That's a really nice little detail. We're going to play as Leo, because they have actually changed some... Even the basic mechanics have changed. Now the turtles have different stats. So Raphael is significantly stronger, but he takes like double damage on everything. Leo is of course the well-rounded type, so we'll be playing as him.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
They said the thing. They finally said the thing. Yeah. More video games should end with offering you a job. So, first thing you're gonna notice is way less enemies on screen, like at all times. That's kind of a traditional SNES thing because the CPU power was not as wasn't quite there, as is my very limited technical understanding. But also, you can actually do stuff and mean it. So you can actually more consistently throw, and you can choose which throw you get, which is very important. So you stun an enemy. No, you don't do that. You stun an enemy. You get close enough, and you can do the I think it's called the flip toss. But if you hold the, I think it's up when you do this. Ooh. No, not quite. Hang on. I'll get this. There we go. Nope. Or what? Maybe it was holding down. It's something anyway. Okay, that was holding down, so presumably. Oh wait, maybe it's like. Does anyone remember what you do? Ah, no, it's left or right. Okay, got it. So you use horizontal for throwing them into the screen and vertical for smashing them about. Smashing them about, very useful for crowd control, obviously. Also notice the scoring system's changed. You get 2 points instead. Because this version of the game has extends. Just like NES arcade game. You can earn extra lives every 200 points. Needless to say, very helpful. I probably shouldn't have given myself so many lives to demonstrate how, you know. But I wanted to just make sure that I beat it on stream. I would like to go back to this at some point for a 1 credit clear, because this is actually like way more civilized than the arcade game. I mean, you can tell that straight away just by looking at it. It's not bombarding me with constant enemies. Did they? Oh yeah, is Shattered Soldier the one that has the cameo from that character? The hardest ending, or is that just like a secret movie you unlock? Oh, here we go. They've got subtitles and they've got health meters. Finally, they're more Altered Beast style health meters, so they're not super helpful, but they still give you an indication of roughly where you are, which is more than I can say for the arcade version. See, he's down to 2 health now. We understand. We've gained knowledge. Also, a lot of the inputs have kind of changed, like in particular, you now have a desperation attack, which chips away a little bit of your health, obviously, but gets enemies off you more consistently, which, you know, is good. That's kind of what this game needed. There's a lot that the game originally needed, quite frankly. It's just like way more balanced for home play and not inserting a million quarters. Of course, Baxter blows up. Of course he does. They all do. They said the thing.
Alley Cat Blues.
So this is relatively the same otherwise, but there's going to be some major changes after the next, once we start the next stage. Also notice I haven't died. I haven't had to continue. Well, we're probably not going to have to continue because I gave myself extra lives, but still. It's also like really close visually. Like, obviously there's a lot kind of missing, but I think it captures the feel of the arcade game relatively close. Certainly closer than, say, Sunset Riders on the Mega Drive. Yeah, this is absolute. When people talk about Turtles in Time being, you know, a good brawler, they're absolutely talking about this version. They are not talking about the arcade one. Although one thing I forgot to mention, one of the reasons I'm a little disappointed with the sound in arcade Turtles in Time here is because it didn't have a re-release that had the sound done properly. Before now, there was Turtles in Time Reshelled, which we don't talk about, and there was also it was included in what was it? Turtles, one of the 3D Turtles, the third one on the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox, and I can't remember if it was called. I think it's Mutant Nightmare. I think that's what it's called. You can unlock the arcade game of Turtles in Time 2, but they had to re-record, they had to replace all of the music, and I think the voice clips as well. And it apparently doesn't run great either, it's just kind of really bad all around. And until this, that was your lot. There was like an arcade 1-up machine, and that was it. You absolutely could not play the arcade version at home. But then, you know, you were probably better off with the SNES version anyway, so kind of a moot point, but still, even preserving the bad arcade games is important to me. So, what I'm saying is, where is Arcade Archives BMX stunts? Nah, hamster, you cowards. I bear no ill will towards Sunset Riders on the Mega Drive. Just the presentation isn't quite as what's the term I'm looking for? Isn't as close to the arcade as something like this. Please understand. Oh. Yes, I like doing that. Sending the sewer lids back at them. That's always fun. Yeah, significantly more civilized. And it will only become more civilized as we get deeper into the game. Here's our boy Metalhead. He's gonna mangle you green slime balls. Also, look at that. Bosses actually get stunned when they get hit. Can you imagine? He's got the backdash. He has the tech. Oh, he's got a gun, of course. Yeah, everything's just less random and more focused in this version. And I think that was absolutely the right thing to do. Unfortunately, this collection does not let you play SNES Turtles in Time online. you only get the arcade games Hyperstone Heist and SNES Tournament Fighters. I was like, no, let us let us play this one online. This is the good one. Again, I think Digital Eclipse didn't have a huge budget for this. I get the feeling that they had to cut corners where they could. And one of those corners was online support for every game. I kind of get why they'd prioritize the arcade games, because it's kind of difficult to arrange for 4 people to play an arcade game in real life. So I understand that angle, but also Turtles in Time on SNES is better. Of course, there was a similar problem with Street Fighter 30th Anniversary. Only 4 of the games are playable online, and only those online games get training modes, which doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, poor Metalhead. He's gone. Sewer. So we're back in the sewers, but not as you remember it. What I really wanted was Mega Drive Tournament Fight. Ooh, it's showtime! What I really wanted was Tournament Fighters playable online. Mega Drive Tournament Fighters playable online, because that game is twisted. That game has throw loops up the ass. But I'm extremely fortunate that I have a very good friend of mine who is willing to play all the jank fighters that I throw at them. They are extremely patient and understanding. So we are playing SNES Tournament Fighters. And if Digital Eclipse have fucked up the netcode, I'm going to be extremely upset. I'll be writing a sternly worded email. That's like half the reason I bought this collection. I'll be nice, I promise. My toes, my toes. So, yeah, this stage is a lot shorter. There's actually a visual cue for when they're going to pop out the water this time. That's helpful. Two pizza monsters, 1 bonus pizza. Okay, understood. But what's this? Is it time for an exclusive boss fight? Yes, it is. First the sewers, then the world. My favourite Teenage Mutant Turtle... My favourite Turtles villain. Here he is. The Rat King. He's just a guy who likes rats. Yeah, this is an exclusive boss for this version, and he's I think he's using one of the toys that you could buy, now available in all good toy stores. There is a position you're supposed to seat yourself in to actually hit this properly, but I'm not landing it. Oh, I got it. I got him in a loop. Ah. Well, we're both down to 1 health, so I'm looking forward to the double KO that's about to happen. Or maybe not. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that death. Okay, bye Rat King. See you. And so, Sewer Surfing ends. But what's this? We go back. We're back in the Technodrome, boys.
Technodrome, let's kick shout.
I'm invoking the power of Dino. Okay. So I believe a lot of these graphics are kind of reused from the 1989 game. They're basically put together a Technodrome stage. Also, the return of Roadkill Rodney from the first game. They had those boxing robots in its place. This makes a lot more sense, because otherwise Shredder just shows up in the sewers and sends you in a time warp, whereas the Technodrome is realistically somewhere where that may actually happen. Also, Mousers are here, again, everyone's favourite. Ow, ow. No, please. Ah, okay. That's fine. Nope. Mauser's still incredibly annoying. But yeah, there's usually way less enemies on screen. It's just, it feels like an actual video game rather than an exercise in taking a kid's lunch money. There's strategy. And again, that's kind of what I find really interesting about the Turtles games. They basically got fixed up for the arcade releases. And I believe this is a new enemy type. These guys will guard everything you throw at them, except the shoulder tackle. And that becomes a problem in the boss fight, which we'll see later, because you need foot soldiers to hurt the boss. And in hard mode, they all guard, so you have to use the ram attack to get at them. Oh, Shredder's on the TV. He's doing that thing again. Oh, and there's the back attack. We don't get to use it very often. Oh! Master say have fun. Fun. Okay. Good talk. So yeah, we now fight Tokka and Razor here instead of on the pirate ship. And they actually have attacks other than just hitting you, and it feels like it's easier to, deal with them. They even freeze you. And, they don't have, like, mountains of health. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, and you can still walk into that. Oh no! This is cute. They didn't do the scaling from the arcade game. They just split the image in two. No. Come on, Tokka. I know there's a pizza in the next room. That's right, let me hit you. Oh, little baby. Oh. And now lift sequence, because of course. Surprisingly, not many lift sequences in these brawlers, in these Turtles games. The first game didn't really have one. Turtles in Time didn't have one in the arcade game, so we finally get one. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll have to remember how to throw into the screen, for that will become important in just a moment. There we go. I think these are new graphics. I don't think they're taken from anywhere else. Oh. At least they don't make that really loud clang that they do in the arcade version. You gone? Okay. Oh, they've got a 3-point staff. Maybe they were allowed in the UK version, because that's not a nunchaka. Their guarding is impeccable. It's incredible. Amazing. They have the answer to everything I throw at them. Almost. And here we come to the most famous boss, sort of. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. And oh, it's from his perspective. Oh, I don't actually like this boss very much. The problem is Shredder takes so much of the screen that you can barely see what you're doing or what you're trying to avoid. So it's kind of difficult to see what's going on, and it's like, I don't know, it's way too cramped for me. This you know, I can't see what's going on. Also, the red flashing is really annoying and I don't like it. Come on. But this is like the one boss that people remember from this video game. They always talk about it. Yeah, it's very Battletoads, isn't it? My patience is wearing thin. I'm banishing you to a time warp, from which you will never return. Now we are truly turtles in time. And of course they use the Mode 7 for this, of course they do.
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
Oh, that's interesting. There's a new silhouette on the boss screen. Who could that be? So yeah, those are like the big... we're about to see like one more big change and then another one on the Skull and Crossbones level. We'll get to why this pit is particularly difficult once we reach the boss. No, leave me alone. I think part of the problem here is like the stage isn't split into different sections, so if you have to continue, you have to restart the entire section, which we're probably going to do in a minute. Not going to lie. I don't want to know what's in those bird eggs, quite frankly. Release me. Ow. Okay, we're probably not going to do it on this try, but we've got like 4 continues, I think. I'm a little rusty on this version. I did beat it a while back. I don't have an actual copy, so I may or may not have played it on a hacked SNES Mini. Don't tell Nintendo. Yeah, we're definitely not doing it this try. Can you... yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't grab the Stone Warriors. Which is interesting because there are design documents showing how, you know, the animation frame for throwing a Stone Warrior, but I can't seem to actually do it in the final game. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, thanks for proving me wrong. Yeah, you can't do that in the arcade game. You can't throw them at all. Yeah, that's consistent with, ow. Yeah, no, we gotta restart. That's fine. Oh, look, it's from the movie. We'll continue playing as Leo.
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
Yeah, Hyperstone Heist does the same thing with the life bar, for whatever reason. So yeah, unfortunately, if you continue, you gotta restart from the beginning of the area that you're in, if I remember right. And some of these stages are just like single sections, so you kind of have to do the whole thing again. But that's fine. These stages aren't aggressively long anyway. But it's just nice to not be constantly overwhelmed by enemies. Isn't that lovely? Nah, get off me. This is a reasonable, civilized amount of enemies on screen. Yes, SNES Final Fight sure did do that. Then again, SNES Final Fight did a lot of other things, including only having 2/3 of the character roster, because of course. You know, I've never really played that from beginning to end, the SNES version. I have the Mega CD version, and that's my contemporary home version of choice. Ow, no, not the face. Yes. Streets of Rage, a good video game. Perhaps someday we'll see it on this stream, who knows. Oh, okay, so yeah, so the HUD would be on the third layer. That makes a lot of sense. That's why there's not as much color information on the whatchamacallit, the Mikey up there. He's basically like 3 colors. Oh good, they blew one of their own up. That works for me. One thing that I didn't like about this version is the manual dash is very finicky. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. The button dash works great if I could reconfigure it to work on this arcade stick. That would be just lovely, Digital Eclipse, nudge nudge, wink wink. Oh, whoop. Sadly, you can't jump on top of them and run to avoid being killed like oh, that's a good strike. Deflated Leo. Ow. I like the heat haze effect on the volcano is really nice as well. This would have been like a relatively early SNES game as well. This was like 92. Kind of showing off what the system can do in terms of arcade ports that aren't slowed down as shit like Gradius 3. I see. The reason it seems difficult to throw the rock soldiers is because they kind of get knocked back a lot. Your history, Slimeballs. And here we go, the Widowmaker of Turtles in Time on the SNES. Cement Man is replaced with Slash, and Slash is a problem. It's like I'm looking in a mirror. He has my moves, my gear. I'm fighting myself. Has les Turtles Terribles really come this far? So, Slash looks nothing like he does in the cartoon. He's more based on the original 1990s toy line figure. And the way to beat him is you gotta wait for an opening. If you try and attack him, he'll just block everything. What you need to do is you need to wait, and then you can get him stuck in a loop for a little while. Like so. This is where one credit runs go to die. Because Slash is tough. Slash is a real problem. He's not so... If you get him in a pattern, he's not as bad, but it's getting him in the pattern, staying in the pattern, and then dealing with him when he does his desperation bullshit, which we'll see in a second. That's the problem. He has a blanker ball that he uses when he's got low health that you can't do anything about, as far as I can tell. Yeah, once he starts it, it's kind of... I think maybe you can use this attack to get out of it, but obviously that costs a bit of health as well. Oh, there we go. Okay. Gonna have to... Okay, so we're getting there. He's tough. And he does a shit ton of damage as well. No. There we go. Ah, that's it. Yeah, you dodge the spinning ball when you get the opportunity, and then you can follow up. But especially if you're rusty, he's the Widowmaker of this game. He is where your run goes to die. No. No. There's... Okay, so online multiplayer in this collection is only available for 1989 Arcade, Turtles in Time Arcade, Hyperstone Heist, and SNES Tournament Fighters. Not SNES Turtles in Time, sadly. Ooh, yeah, I guess it's a spin dash. Oh, that's a new silhouette. Who could this be? Oh, there's April. She's telling us to fight. We better do that. I was distracted by chat. Ah, no, get off. This still has the planks that you walk into and injure yourself on. It wouldn't be the same without it. Again, I think this is my... Well, I was going to say this is my favourite version of this track, but there is a Sega, a Mega Drive version, so no. just no. Yeah, it's pretty pie-ass shaped, isn't it? we're gonna see who that could possibly be in a moment. It's a real shame they didn't put online in this for this version, because this is the one I'd want to play with a friend. You can't win them all. The discus guys are pretty bad. They're kind of an issue. There we go. I need to remember to use this throw more often just to get people off me. This is definitely a game I'd like to relearn to play better. Oh, and there's a new stage hazard here. There's cannonballs in the back. That's cool. That's clever reuse of that giant bowling ball asset. Someone on the team really liked those balls. Maybe they were a big fan of Ball Test. Nope. It's very satisfying to throw these guys. I like that you can do that now. Of course it ended. Ooh. Ah, fuck it. No, nearly got hit there. I get the feeling these stages are like a little shorter here as well. It just feels like they don't go on for quite as long, which, you know what, that is good. I am okay for making the game briefer. Make it more tightly constructed. Ah, no, release me. Oh dear, this is kind of an issue. I don't want to restart this stage. We must play more carefully, more tactically. And we might get an extend before the stage is over. Yeah, the problem with the discus guys is sometimes if they hit you, the discus will hit you on the way back out as well. Please leave me alone. No! Okay, that's fine. Press start. We go back in. Skull and crossbones. I think we got it. We'll wait. Hang on. How many credits we got? Well, it has just occurred to me we may not finish this game, even with all of the help we can get. Oh, that would be very embarrassing, wouldn't it? And on normal difficulty as well. Ugh. It's okay. I think we just have to game a little harder. That's all. We just have to try and earn a couple extends, maybe. No! Oh my god. I said this was more civilized. I didn't say it was completely civilized. There we go. No, don't hit me. Okay, clearly our priority is the yellow... fucking hell. The yellow foot soldier whenever they show up. No! Oh no, everyone's gonna see I'm bad at video game on stream. No. So we'll make up for it with the Hyperstone Heist. That's a guaranteed 1cc. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. Nothing is guaranteed on this stream. So if we can get the cannonballs to hit the stone warriors, that would be really cool. Ooh. There's not much of a cue as to where the ball is going to hit, though. No, please don't bully me. I'm alright, I am. You're not allowed to bully me. I've got turtle power on my side. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna wait for that because I think it'll probably run out too soon to be actually useful. See, now it's useful, sort of, kind of. I mean, sort of, maybe. We'll I forgot to look at like the box art and stuff. We'll do that after we've done all the games tonight, because there's a couple of bits and pieces to look over there. No. Okay, we'll save that pizza box. Oh, two yellow guys. Okay, well we know what we're gonna do here. Oh, and they have anti-airs as well, of course they do. No! Oh my god! Wow! 90%. Welcome to Pirate Town. Oh. Yeah, these I remember now, these discus guys are the worst. I remember having difficulties with them. Okay, now we're ready to fight Bebop and Rocksteady. Oops, spoiled it. How many stages have we got left anyway? We've got, let me figure this out. We got Cowboy, Neon Knight Riders, which is mostly a bonus stage. Please leave me alone. Starbase, and then I didn't think I'd be this bad at the video game. I greatly overestimated my strength. You're walking the plank, Shellbase. There they are! Our lovable idiots. Bebop and Rocksteady. They weren't in the arcade version. Oh, look at that. They got their weapons tied up. Aren't they adorable? Our precious, lovable idiots. Yeah, they made up for not being in the arcade game by putting them in pirate costumes. These were probably a toy, right? They probably made a toy of this. I mean, there were Star Trek Turtles toys. They had to have done pirate toys at some point. I like that they kick each other back in. That's cute. And now that they're fighting as a unit. Ow. No, I'd really rather not lose a life because I'm oh, that's really funny. They just decide to fight each other by the end. That's cool. Oh, I forgot to change the game name. Hang on. Wait a minute. There, fixed it. Back to the Sunset Riders stage. I get the feeling this stream is going to be longer than our usual ones. Whoops, did that too soon. We usually tap out at about 2 hours. We've still got more game to go, so we're going to be here a while. That's fine, right? Oh, he's got a chain and sickle. Out you go. Again, I'm still pretty impressed as to how close this is to the arcade in terms of visuals. It's just they also made it a good game too. A nice bonus. Although, thinking about it now, I never actually played the SNES version of Sunset Riders. Is that good? Is it close to the arcade? I'm not sure. Answers on a postcard to the usual address, please. Oh, that's cute. The little foot signs on the back. They vandalise everything they come into contact with, don't they? The little rapscallions. Of course, makes more sense in the 1990s film because they're literally teenage punks. Okay. Oh no, Stone Warriors. With girders. I choose not to perceive them. Oh, I successfully didn't perceive them. They disappeared. Also, hopefully Leatherface won't be laughing every 5 seconds this time. We'll actually be able to hear the boss music. Okay, I'll take that hit. That seems like a fair trade. We just need to play a little carefully just to make it to the end of this stage. I think we're near the boss anyway. Ooh. Yep, we're near the boss. Oh, we got hit by the vowels. Yep, that's fine. Where is he? There he is! He walks backwards. Leatherhead walks backwards into hell. Yes, see, this is a way more civilized pattern. He actually does stuff you can avoid. And he throws lobsters. Must be a New Orleans thing. I don't know much about New Orleans. Pizza. Now, can you imagine that? We might do this boss without dying. Remember how many lives we lost in the arcade version? Ooh. Yeah, he's basically invincible while he does that throwing, while he does his charge. But he has such a wind-up to it that you can't really miss it. It's very difficult to actually get hit by that. Oh. Of course I'll walk into the knife, why wouldn't I? What is this attack? Deeply mysterious. Whoop. Oh, no. Sends a swinging right. Oh, oh, oh. He did the little steppy. Okay. Yeah, we did that boss in one life. Can you imagine? Okay, so now we're on to the Mode 7 stage, because of course we are. Yep, this is Neon Knight Riders. But as you've never seen it before. See, now it's an F-Zero stage instead. So the enemies zoom in, and you can hit them. That's basically it. It's significantly less nonsense than the arcade version. because they only take one hit to kill, which is much better. And there should be bonus pizzas as well, I think. Ow. Oh, and they even turn! Ah, yeah, the question mark orbs. Oh god, they're Mousers! Oh, that sucks. Mousers heading directly towards you. Oh, is this an actual, like, proper circuit that it goes round, or is it just... I'd be curious about that, if it's like a... Like it actually goes in a circuit pattern. Oh, there's Krang again. Is he gonna scale in this time? Nope. Oh, there he is. Nope. They went the easy way out. Completely fair. Face the wrath of. Oh, he's Super Krang this time. I guess it's the wings. There's just so many changes under the hood that make this just way more palatable as a video game. Ah, okay, he still has the triple missile attack. Okay, that's S Krang, yeah. Krang with killing intent. Orochi Krang. Hi, Shark. No, don't worry about it. I know that the time that I start is kind of weird for US viewers, but your presence is appreciated. You did miss me whinging my way through the arcade version of Turtles in Time. Feel free to watch the VOD and catch up. It's a good time. A good time was had by all. That's a lie. Yeah, don't worry. I got to the end eventually. We're cheating our asses off to get to the end of this one as well. This is definitely a candidate for returning to another day to play it properly and, you know, get a proper 1 credit clear in that. I would like to do that. Ooh, please do. Yes. I would absolutely really like that, because I don't know if there's an equivalent video. Oh, Krang says we're gonna pay. Okay, because there was you sent it to me, a really good video about the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and what it does under the hood. I would like to know more about the arcade Turtles in Time. See if there's stuff under the surface that works to basically steal your money from you. Anyway, we're back at Starbase. I don't know whether we'll get this done on the amount of lives we have, but we'll give it a try. AD 2100. This is what it's gonna look like. Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me that there's some mean shit in the arcade version of that seems extremely likely. Can't imagine why. Why would Konami do that to arcade goers? I'm still trying to figure out whether I'd rather play Turtles in Time Arcade or X-Men Arcade. That is a difficult choice. No, get off me, get off me. Oh my god! Just deleted my health bar, just decided, nope, You extended. We're gonna put an end to that. Yeah, outlook not so good on this one. I guess one of the prices you pay for having more consistent mechanics is you don't have the both buttons attack for the arcade version without it sapping your health. So you know that's kind of something you have to consider also. And how much damage do those guys do? Holy shit! There we go. Ouch. I remember struggling here the last time I played through this. Just this stage in general. Oh yeah, God, that's a horrible thought. Arcade Turtles in Time having health sapping supers. God, grabs are really, really bad news in this game, huh? Okay, I think that's got rid of him. Nope, it's gonna freeze me. Ooh. Gonna play very carefully over here. Please let there be a pizza soon, I really need it. Okay. Oh no! Bouncing ball is back. Still, if we do have to continue, I think I would be able to do it on the 10 lives that we get. Yeah, very fair and good. God, it must be even worse for Raph, because he takes like double damage from everything. Poor Raph, always gets sidelined in these games. At least they gave the turtles different stats. That's not actually something they did too often in these brawlers. Of course they got napalm. Oh, my foot is on fire. No. Yes. I seem to remember this section going on for ages as well. Just like a lot of enemies spawning in before it lets you scroll. If you could get a pizza soon. Oh, well, I mean... I asked for a pizza, I didn't say which kind. That's kind of on me. There we go. It's good that the explosions use friendly fire against them, that's helpful. Sometimes getting hit just fucking catapults you across the screen. Helpful. I bet you there's a pizza on the next screen as well. I'm looking forward to it. Cool. Ow. No, I didn't want to dash then. Oh, there's the pizza. Still, we are at the end. Can we do this in one life? Outlook not so good. Oh yeah, definitely outlook not so good. Yeah, no, this is kind of a wash. I think we'll get it in the next credit. Maybe. Ooh. Can we? No, no. Okay, there he is. You shellheads are dead. Wow. Just calling us dead straight up. Krang has no chill. Oh, look at the arm movements. That's cool. He's like, whoop. He's just like, it's like he's in a Flash animation from 2001. Bless him. At least Krang seems to be slightly easier, maybe. I just remember this fight just kind of going on for a while. Because he does his disappearing act a lot. No. There we go, the jump kick. I should use this more often. Well, he's already in the red. That's a good sign. This is the pattern that makes this take forever, because he keeps spawning these guys. He always makes sure there's like 3 on screen for most of the time. Whoa. No! Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. How many continues have we got left? It doesn't say, but I think we have the tech to do this. Yeah, it was pretty close. That's fine. I seem to remember Shredder is not nearly as bad, so even if we don't have any continues left, I think we got this. Yes, I cranked the lives up to 10. I was like, I'm taking no chances. Not after not after NES TMNT. No way. We're playing to win, no matter the cost. You know, it does. It does look a bit like Asteroid M. I have to check to see if they reused any graphics. That would be pretty cheeky to reuse graphics from a different licensed game. Oh, come on. Oh, these 3-point stick guys are bad news. Yeah, killer Roomba. Oh, no. Oh my god. They've got the grab loops. I don't like it. What is this? Mega Drive Tournament Fighters? I'll be your hero. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the fish. Okay. 8 lives, and there is pizza on the way. I think. Oh my! No! Get off me! Jesus! It heard me talking shit. That was the problem. I shouldn't have said anything. No! They'll just grab you at any opportunity. They don't care. I imagine that's even worse on higher difficulty, on hard mode. No, I really wanted the grab. Still, this is still more consistent than the arcade version. I'll give it that. Oh, cool. Discus guys. No. No. No, no, you don't. No, you don't get to hit me again. What the fuck, man? No. Ah, the pizza's right there. I know the pizza's right there. Fucking discus guys. Ugh. And I can't even get to the pizza now. No! Oh, fuck! Oh, this is no! This is going so wrong. It was going so well. Then just immediately problems. Once we get to Krang, I've got confidence we can do this. I just can't remember how many continues we actually have. And whether your first credit counts as a continue, because if it does, we're out. I guess, in a way, getting grabbed in this kind of reminds me of Vendetta in that suddenly enemies become a big problem. Like, in Vendetta, every enemy is basically can kill you. But that's kind of part of the charm. I guess I find it a bit more frustrating here because it feels like there's less you can do about it. Still less frustrating than the arcade game. Ah, that felt good. Jump kick into throw. You'll love to see it. There's a bomb pizza on the next screen, I think. If I live that long. Yes! Oh, feels good. And these... I don't think these are in the arcade game at all. Or the Napalm guys, for that matter. No. No! Ah! I thought he had me. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. No. No, I jumped right into it. Okay, this is good, this is good. I like where this is going. Whoa. Aha! We can keep the pizza on screen, cool. Assuming the Stone Warriors don't make us have to use it. Being able to throw them makes them a lot easier to deal with. Okay, yeah, no, this is fine, this is good. There we go. Yeah, I mean that's kind of one of the big things, isn't it? Just crowd control is just a big problem in these Turtles games. It's definitely more doable in this version and in Hyperstone Heist, but they're still a little dodgy, a little floaty. Okay, there we go. That might be the move that we have to use to actually hit him. Or maybe not. Yeah, we should be in good shape for Shredder, I think. Killer Roombas. These guys are actually I really don't like them because they can grab you from anywhere and they kind of do a lot of damage. Ow. And it counts as a projectile, so it will hit you in the air as well. He's changing tactics. He's becoming smarter. He's adapting. Yeah, when he drops these, he disappears, so you kind of have to. These guys can basically hit full screen with what's essentially a grapple. Deeply uncivilized. Yeah, but Krang disappears once he spawns them, so it kind of takes forever to actually finish the fight. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it, and we're going to have plenty of lives in stock for Shredder. Which suits me. By the way, does anyone remember what year was Batman Returns on the SNES? Because that's a pretty solid, more Final Fight style brawler from Konami, which they didn't do too often. Only downside is it's not multiplayer. It's there is only one Batman, but I think it does like a pretty good job of feeling like a Final Fight-esque. Early '93, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because that would have been a little after this. Let me finish off this boss, please. Oh, there we go. And he's blown up. That holes our way. That is very unfortunately phrased. Konami style, baby. Yep. Zero Z-depth hitboxes. See, they changed it to 92 because it's we're in 92 now, not 91. The final shell shock. And Shredder gets an upgrade. There's his old arcade sprite. Now he's Super Shredder from the second film. Turtle Soup, my favourite. So yeah, he has a completely different pattern this time. The colour that he glows changes what attack he does. I think it's the blue one that you can follow up from most. Oh, no. Yeah, the blue one is the easy one to follow up on. The red one you usually get set on fire, which is not ideal. My toes, my toes. There we go. You gotta wait for the green one or the blue one. And since there's no time limit, we can do this all day, Tin Hill. There we are. Yeah, and each one of these basically takes a chunk of his life away, so you're gonna have to do this a couple times, but we have plenty of lives in reserve. I'm feeling confident. Once I stop getting hit by the fire. I think he slowly gets faster as the fight goes on, so you know, that's kind of a problem. In a way, this kind of reminds me of the final boss in Shredder's Revenge, where like it's just like a very strict pattern that you have to survive and then wait until you can hit him. This is a lot more dynamic though. This is more fun. The final boss of Shredder's Revenge literally has you dodging a bullet hell pattern. It's really kind of silly. And we're done. We take those. Cheated my ass off to do it, but we beat Turtles in time. And now we get the normal ending. Very impressive for such young students. Thanks, everyone. But the final test in your training lies ahead. Defeat the hard mode and you will be true ninjas, '*S. Thanks, Splinter. He's laughing at us. And they reused the game over from the 1989 arcade game. How did that take me an hour? Wow, I'm bad. No, they have I've not completed the TMNT training mission. It's true. So yeah, that's what they do to you. They make you play the game on hard mode. We may do that another time. Now there is like there's a cute little time attack mode. We'll just quickly do this. I'll play as Donatello. Why not? So yeah, this is just like a little arena section where you have to beat this area in the allotted time. And this, the Foot Clan even has a little health meter. Round 2. Yeah, I figured that it would display the time completely wrong because I saw, I think it's the run that's provided on this on the watch mode for this game. Like the video, the playthrough itself is like 40 minutes long, and it says it took them 20 minutes at the end. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the timer is like completely off. And round 4. How many rounds is... Oh, pardon me. I'm guessing 5? Oh, okay, yeah, well, here's round 5 anyway. Oh, and it's in the Technodrome, well, the Starbase, because of course it is. We haven't seen enough of this stage. It's cute that they add this as like just an extra for the home version, and I'm dead. Game over. Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. And that is what we call a cute little extra. There is also a versus mode. Let me see if I can show this off. Hang on. I'm going to put the break time screen up again. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there is a versus mode. Versus. I want to show this off because there's stuff you can do that you can't do in the normal game. Raphael versus Leonardo. Now what is... There we go. So there's a kind of, I guess it's like a block, like a dodge of some kind. If you put your head in, certain attacks will miss. Yeah, it's blocking, but as well as actually blocking, they put their head in their shell. That's cool. So you can also cancel an attack sort of into that. That's cute. That's a cute little touch. I think these are best of 3. And there is another move exclusive to this mode, but I cannot remember what it is. Of course, the win icon is a pizza slice. Of course it is. Well, I tell you what, we'll end there for now. And we have one more game tonight, but I need a break again, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Hi Tremmy! Yeah, we got one more game to play, but we're gonna see it in just a moment. Triple G's for tick damage KOs, yeah. that makes sense. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we're back now. Yes, we're experimenting with a new Be Right Back screen. May not be final. Still in testing. So we're going to change the game name. So, the same year as Turtles in Time got ported to the Super Nintendo, Konami started making Mega Drive games, and I think this was their first one. The Hyperstone Heist, which is not a port of Turtles in Time, but it uses elements from the first and second arcade games and a bunch of unique stuff as well, to make a completely sort of new Turtles experience. 33% new footage. This is also released in Japan as Return of the Shredder, which is a great name. There's not much in the way of enhancements for this one. You can switch friendly fire on if you want, but this is the one I knew. This is the one that I rented back in the day. Never played the SNES one until, more recent times. And I think this might be my favourite. I think this has better... It feels better. It feels more... what's the term? By the way, flashing. Really bad flashing. Oh, no. No, okay, that's good. I thought they were going to do the same thing. Oh, well. There we go. So, this is a 3-button game. Yeah, we'll stick it on normal. I'll have as many continues as I want. Well, we had the comic colors for Turtles in Time, so we'll stick to anime. So, yeah, this is kind of a patchwork doll of a game. It sort of mashes together bits from the arcade games, and it does turn it into a 3-button game. We're going to play as Raph. No particular reason. It's this classic intro again. I'm glad you're live on the scene to let us know, April. Appreciated. He's got a little miniature set. I have the treasured Hyperstone from Dimension X, and it's only a matter of time before I conquer the world. Turtles, I dare you to challenge me. We'll find you with our high energy detector. It's good that they're on the case. So the big difference here is we got attack, we got jump, and we have dash. This is the first version where it's like the default is you have a dash button, and that makes it a lot easier. Unfortunately, because you can't reconfigure you can't change where the menu button goes in this collection, which means that you can't set anything to R1, which is the 3rd button on the top row on most arcade sticks. So, you know, you can't set dash to that button, which would make it a lot easier to piano the keys to do the slide. But, you know, that's fine, I guess. This also retains the slightly easier throwing mechanics from Turtles in Time. But it also puts things back to 1 point per enemy, so it's a little harder to get extents here. I also can't cheat like a little monkey and give myself more lives, but that's fine. I think we should be okay. Probably. We're probably okay. This is like the Everyone is Here of Turtles games. Although everyone isn't here, there's one notable omission which we'll see later. Now, this may be my bias showing, but I kind of prefer this to Turtles in Time. I don't know what it is. I just think it's a little tighter, a little more tightly constructed. And it's definitely not because the soundtrack is better, just because it's on the Mega Drive. No. Why would you say that? I'm not biased. Admittedly, this first level doesn't really give a good show of the game. Especially if I die that early like that. Oh fuck, I forgot! Raph takes double damage! I forgot I think they keep the stats from Turtles in Time, so Raph has a really rough, life. Oh fuck. Okay. This may have been suboptimal. No, we can't reset. We're at the end of this section. We're fine, don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure they'll let you change character on continue anyway. And if not, you know what? I'm gonna stick with that. You don't just abandon your boy when the going gets rough. You stick with him. Also, pretty sure this game doesn't have the discus guys, so you know what? That makes it automatically better. I really don't like those guys. Yeah. Being rude is being cool but rude. It's not easy. And so that area was sort of unique, and this is just Alley Cat rules. Most of Alley Cat rules. Weirdly, this game does have a bit of flicker, but there's no option to disable it. The NES games do, but not this one. Also seems way easier to do the throw, because you don't have the into the screen throw. Which is, you know, much more helpful for actually, you know, crowd control. Oh, is that the car from the first game? Is it gonna run me over again? I got run over last time and not letting it happen again. US jail. Good to know. Good talk. Ooh, come on. Ah, there. Nearly. Oh, nearly. I was too fast that time. I was like, they wouldn't do that to me again, would they? Yes, they did. Of course, one of the reasons I'm very glad that this collection exists is, for whatever reason, Konami didn't... like, all the Konami games on Mega Drive are incredibly expensive nowadays. I am extremely fortunate to own actual copies of Castlevania and Rocket Knight Adventures, but this game, as well as most of the other Konami games on Mega Drive, are like super expensive. And pretty much all of them have seen some kind of re-release now, except Rocket Knight, and I don't know why. I don't know why Konami hates Sparkster so much. Shout outs to Bill Cravens. One of the all-time great pieces of video game graffiti. Although Konami had that kind of stuff on lockdown with Vendetta. In particular, has one of my favourite pieces of video game graffiti. Slime balls rule okay. Beautiful. Yeah, you kind of piano the keys and you do the slide pretty easily. It's better on a real Mega Drive power. You can just do this all day. And okay, Pizza Monster. That's fine. At least we're not on a surfboard this time. There is at least one surfboard section here, but it's not quite as long as the ones in the other versions. Anyway, we're getting pretty close to our first extend anyway, so we're making up for that life we lost earlier. I say as I get my ass kicked in the sewer. Here we go, first boss. It's your boy, Leatherhead. You are too immature to hang with me. It's very rude, but you know what? I see where you're coming from, Leatherhead. I understand. Yeah, same as the SNES fight. You have to wait for him to throw his knives. It seems like you get less time to dodge his dash though. There's kind of less point up to it. I've heard stories about the crocodiles in New York City sewers. I do not know if they're true or not. We may never know. Oh, okay, cool. I don't even know how he hit me. Maybe the startup hurts as well. Still, we are. There, he's doing the dance. I've been beaten by a bunch of teenage turtles. I know that feel. So crunchy. Scene 2. A mysterious ghost ship. So, they're not travelling back in time in this version. So how do they justify reusing a stage from Turtles in Time? Well, they call it a ghost ship. that is clever asset reuse if ever I've seen it. If we can do this stage on 1 credit, I think we should be okay. Oh no, I want a pizza. We should get an extend at some point on this stage. Pretty sure this is the only surfboard sequence in the game, though. Of course, they found an excuse to get the song Sewer Surfing back in. Oh, that's right. I think they changed the amount of points you need to extend. I think it's 300 now. Oh, the sea's haunted. Yeah, the Turtles in Time OST is pretty great, but oh, wrong button. Sorry, but I like these Mega Drive interpretations the most because I'm terribly, horribly biased. Give me that FM synth, baby. Also, a Konami tradition is coming up on the next screen. There is a pizza coming up, but it's there's a trick to it. No, please don't. Come on, closer, closer. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, here it is. Okay, so there's the pizza. It feels like every Konami scrolling brawler has a billboard that falls down and hurts you. And yeah, if you go for the pizza, you get hit. Classic Konami. Are you covered? Yes, the classic insurance one from Crime Fighters. And I'm pretty sure this has the planks. There's those visual cues for them anyway. Yeah, obviously this is basically just skull and crossbones from Turtles in Time, but it's a remix. It's they changed just enough. Throw's still a little inconsistent, but it's definitely easier than arcade Turtles in Time. Come on. Come on. Ah, there's the plank. Yeah. Ouch. I didn't even know it could hit you from that angle. pizza, where are you? Those are the spread shot guys. Oh, and there's quite a lot of them. I don't like this. No, release me. I can't remember if Zero counts as a life or not. Okay, it does. The dream isn't dead yet. The boss isn't too much of a problem, I don't think. The boss in this area will surprise you, though. It's someone we've seen before, but he's a little lonely this time. Poor guy. Who could it be? Watch the stream and find out. Ow. No. No! I'm gonna have to go with cheap tactics to survive. No, get off me! Pizza? Pizza, please? Nope, no pizza. What do these guys do again? What do they have? Or, oh no, these are just the standard ones. I like the background slowly scrolling. I don't think we're making it to the end of this one. Ooh. Can we throw the stone warriors in this one? No, we can't, it looks like. It's kind of an issue. Ah, fuck. I can't remember how many continues they give you. I was doing well with Raph though. Okay, we'll stick with Raph. Where's it start us? Okay, that's fine. As long as you make it to the next screen along, that's where it will continue. And if we have truly terrible luck, the boss is on a separate screen, so that's something. How long have we been streaming for? Oh no, we're past the 3-hour mark, so look forward to my brain dribbling out of my ears. I don't think this is as long as Turtle Time. This has 5 stages, and one of them is just a boss rush, so... No, can't pick up the pizza. Fuck, picture's haunted. So if I yeah, if you stay on the very bottom, there's no planks for you to do. Good data. Of course, the thing with Turtles on the Mega Drive is the competition is significantly fiercer because you got the Streets of Rage games, and they're I would say they're better than the Turtles games. I don't think that's too controversial. That's too hot a take. I don't think you could low profile those with the slide either. That would be helpful. 5 continues. Okay, that seems reasonable. I think I can do that on that number of continues. Yes! Yeah, that's how you start a fight. Which bare knuckle's the best one? I'm not getting involved in that right now. 4 continues. Okay, I think that's still reasonable. As I was saying, that's probably still reasonable. Again, this game is like 5 stages long. So I have confidence, maybe. Ooh. No, I'll tell you the truth. My favourite Streets of Rage is Fighting Force. That's a joke. I'm only joking. I would never say that. Oh, that is yeah, that's one that starts very heated discussions also. We're gonna try and keep this stream on topic. I do have plans to cover the Mega Drive version of Outrun through when the Mega Drive 2 mini drops, but so we'll save that for that stream maybe. Yeah. Okay, so we're in this dingy cave, which I think was made just for these are like unique graphics. They're not from anything else, unless they're reused from prehistoric Turtlesaurs. That's a possibility. And we do have a boss coming up very shortly. Oh, these guys hurt. Oof. Okay, get off me. Okay, that's working out. Ah, fuck. I hate the Stone Warriors. The dream is not dead. The dream is still alive. We have to get to the stage 3 boss if nothing else. The stage 3 boss is exclusive to this game. It never appeared in any other game. So I feel it's important that we meet him. Fucking hell, come on. Please let there be a pizza. Oh, thank you. No, surrounded by these grey guys. You know, I've never spent enough time with the Russian beat games. I'm kind of waiting for the Japanese version of the Peacekeepers to show up on Nintendo Switch Online. Because they've got all the other ones in the Japanese versions, but not that one yet. I'm starting to dislike the Stone Warriors. Just a bit. Jesus Christ. That's way too much damage. The run is in serious jeopardy. Please let there be a pizza soon. I may have to reconsider Raph when we continue. He's good, but he's making this a little difficult. Oh, here we go. Hey, buddy. You look delicious. I'm hungry for some turtle soup. Right, thanks, buddy. So, yeah, it's just Rocksteady on his own. Bebop's not with him. Where's your friend, man? Where's your buddy? And he's more based on the version in the original Turtles. but they gave him a new sprite. Of course he's invincible when he's doing the challenge. You can't hurt him. You're gonna have to... You have to take it a little slow. Just get your hits in when you can. He's significantly more civilized than the 1989 arcade game version. He's not suddenly invincible for no reason. He doesn't do that anymore, at least. No. Okay, we've got an extra life at least. No, don't hit me. There we go. Is he gonna blow up? Remember, when I see you next time, I'll beat you. Of course he blows up. Good. That may have been 50%. maybe he's not as civilized as I thought. So we're probably gonna have to continue at the start here. But if we make it inside, that would be good, because then we don't have to do this section again. So yeah, this area completely new for this game. Pretty sure these are all new graphics. This is apparently Shredder's hideout. Completely, I'll get you next time. Completely vaporized by explosion. Maybe he is coming back. You don't know. He may have changed his body to he may have altered his body to fight with us. Although the way that was phrased reminds me of one of the greatest pieces of English in any video game. It's Taito's Thunder Fox. One of the bad guys, when you kill him, says, what is it? It's something like, the next time I see you is the time that you will die. An extremely good and useful phrase. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's in Burning Fight as well. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's an interior area to this, so if we get there, we'll be able to continue from there. We're looking, our odds are looking a little better. Oh, I don't think we've ever seen those fire-breathing foot soldiers before. So there is new stuff in here. About 33% new content. Sounds about right. Yes, you can hit those slabs back. Good. You'll love to see it. Pizza, I'll take that. And immediately get decked, of course. TMNT, you fools, blows up. I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream before, but Wild Dog is one of my favourite arcade villains of all time. Because he's got one move. He just blows himself up whenever he gets the chance. They can't catch you if you've blown up. That's his rationale. Yeah, I think when he tries to... No, I think it's when he does the drop kick. You actually get more points if you manage to shoot him while he's mid-kick. Okay, we made it to the next section. That's good enough for me. Again, this is all new graphics. couple new weapons. This is, I guess this is vaguely similar to the Shogun stage in TMNT 2 on the NES, but that game didn't have this stuff. Oh, this looks a bit dodgy. I don't know about this. Are you really gonna make me walk under there? I can't even do the slide because it's not safe. I was expecting them to fall down on me. What's going on? Oh, I think it's just like it's a low roof, so you can't jump them. Of course, bamboo shoots. At least they're easier to dodge than the fires in Final Fight's Industrial Zone. I say as I jump kick immediately on top of them. Please let my crowd control reach this guy. Ooh, if we can get to the boss room, that'd be even better, but I'm not holding out hope for that one, because we're in kind of rough shape right now. Unless there's a pizza in our immediate future. There might be. Nope. We do have some weapons we can use. Ooh. No! Don't hit me in the back. Pizza? Nope. Don't you dare hit me with it. Don't. No! Get away from me, mouses. Nope. Oh, we're surviving. We're living. We just gotta get to that next pizza box. It's just around the corner. I can feel it. No! I could see it happening and I couldn't stop it. Okay, so this is... second continue? Yes. Yes, that's right. Yeah, we got sniped. But we resumed from here, which is better than starting the entire stage again. I didn't mean to do the desperation attack. It's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I think if you try and jump under there, you get hit, so you can't. Ancient foot trick. Oh no. He knows what to do. He has the answer. Get off me. Oh, please grab him. That's better. Again, grabs very weird, floaty, and not helpful. I noticed that bomb lasts exactly long enough for the second set of guys from the back to not be hit by it. Very cool. I see what you did there, Konami. I will have to do a more thorough comparison on how this plays versus Turtles in Time at some point. This feels a bit snappier somehow. I don't know what it is. It's got better game feel. That's a joke. I'll come up with something more concrete next time I play this. No, get off me. I got through you without getting hit last time. Okay. Now don't get sniped by the suit of armor. was going to start doing this bullshit. Right in the back of the head, of course. I think we get an extend at 100 though, so we're going to be alright. Probably. Naturally, they don't get hurt by the lasers. Thought it was in the clear. Clearly not. There was a pizza on the next screen, of course. We were so close. We'll just take out these guys and then grab it. Most of them. I'm really cool and smart. I ran right into it. Thank you. Here we go. Boss not seen in any other version. You must defeat my foot soldiers before you fight me. Yeah, this is the guy from the first film. This is Tatsu. They actually put this guy in the game. He also appears to be firing arrows at us somehow. It's unclear. How am I supposed to deal with those vertical arrows? Seems like kind of an issue. Oh, if you stay on the side of the screen he's on. In theory, you could grind for points here if you really wanted to. You know, it seems that these guys just keep showing up one after the other. That was good. Well, we're seeing this guy again anyway. Oh, he's got to walk to the center of the screen. Master. And of course he blows up. Why wouldn't he? Gaming Hell's next mega project, you say? Well, I have considered doing a thing on the turtle scrolling brawlers. It would make everyone mad though. So, I don't know. I'm considering it. I think it would be interesting, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty... so, this is the gauntlet, by the way. This is a boss rush. It's just a boss rush. That's all it is. But I'm pretty sure they have way less health than we did the first time, so... Okay, Leatherhead. Leatherhead with killing intent, clearly. No, wrong way. Higher instinct Leatherhead, yeah. Yeah, they all have palette changes. It's pretty funny. I was clearly wrong about them having less health. This feels like it's taking longer. There is a surprise extra boss coming up. Someone we haven't seen since the 1989 arcade game. Please look forward to it. Ah. Can we do the rest of this boss rush on one life? No, we can't. We definitely can't. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Rage Quitter. I hope you had fun. Now it's I'm not sure what kind of color palette this is. This is some kind of rocksteady. Oh, now he's got grenades. Okay, I understand. Yeah, we're gonna have to start this again. Oh, damn, nice aim. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh shit, it looks like we're dropping frames though. Oh, that's not good. We dropped 117 of them. I believe in Wrath. Scene 4, the Gauntlet. Okay, it looks like it was just very temporary. I'm just gonna refuse to get hit by any of this. No, I didn't want to get hit by that. No! Distressingly flesh-coloured rocksteady. Okay, that's really good. I like that one. Hit him? Oh, you can hit him while he's throwing the knives. Ooh, that's good tech. Oh, this race is way easier. Should have been doing this earlier. Easy game. Easy game for children. Oh, well, unless you get hit. We'll just play it safe for now. There we go. Blow up again, thank you. No pizza, but that's fine. Oh, I can't unsee the flesh colour now. I hate it. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do about that kick that he can do. Maybe you just jump kicking instead. That seems like that's the answer. Of course. Clipped me. No, I'm not sure what I'm meant to do there. I would prefer not to die on Rocksteady, but it seems that I was not allowed to make that choice. Oh, this might not be the run we're hoping for. better be a pizza after this. It's weird seeing Rocksteady without his best friend though. Are they doing okay? Okay. And yeah, he blows up. Of course he does. We fight Tatsu again. Why not? Oh, he jumps over once you get his foot something. Oh, this is horrible. I don't like this. This might be our last continue. We better go with the safe option. Oh, no, of course I got hit. Why not? Okay, that seems to be a little safer. Just make sure we're doing the shoulder charge when they show up. Oh, no. I could have set my lives higher, but no. That's fine. We may come back to this one, actually. Oh, that's kind of a problem. Oh, that's a big problem. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's no good. If you do Leo's full combo, he gets hit. Oh, Leo was the bad choice. I see. Oh no, Leo was the really bad choice. Oh dear. Well, this runs over. That's fine. I guess Raph is the optimal choice. How the hell are you supposed to do this? Hey, you just have to make sure it's not the combo end or just get away from it. Nah, I think this one's a bust, but that's fine. It looks like we've got one more continue anyway, so. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have as much range as you think he does. How do we defeat Rocksteady? Nice. Maybe if you do the slide from as far away as possible. So okay, I see. You want to just tap him with your toe, basically, and not get shot. That might be helpful. It's tricky to do it before he starts charging up the attack. And of course, this is going to take ages because this doesn't exactly do the most damage. There must be a more optimal way. Ow. You wanna just clip him with your tiptoe. No. So if you go too far in, you can counter. No! Ugh. Ah, of course. Of course. What? What angle was that? Rocksteady is not playing fair. Maybe it's for the best he doesn't have Bebop with him. He's kicking our ass. Oh, come on, really? Nearly there. He's only got one health block left. There we go. And goes up. We're still not beating Tatsu, but, you know, an effort was made. Okay. We might have something. Slide in, get a few attacks in. Don't try and approach him while he's making his way to the other side of the screen. Alright, okay. Get somewhere. Slide in so that he can't hit you. No! Thank you for the advice, Shark. I appreciate it. thanks for digging through the EGM archives for that. Okay, we're going. Yeah, okay, so we've got no credits left. This is it. If we don't do it now, we're out of the game. And it's also 11 o'clock over here, so you know I shouldn't still be streaming probably. Okay, Leatherhead rematch, let's go. Raph definitely has an easier time because he can actually get out of the way of the dash. Oh no, I don't know how many times I hit him. Okay, I'm feeling confident about this. Ah, fuck. No! Oh yeah, Leo's having a nap. He is no longer participating in the video game. Ooh, fuck me. No, fuck, I forgot. You can't really punish the machine gun because he just automatically does the... Ooh, shoulder barge is a good option. But we'll stick with what we know. Okay, one death, I'll take that, that's fine. If we got at least a life for Tatsu, we may have a chance. I don't remember what the 5th stage is though. I don't know anything about it. No. Okay, this is working so far. No, no. What the? Fucking homing in on me. Okay, he's down to his last health bar. I'm starting to not like you, Rocksteady. We're starting to have disagreements. But that's fine. Tatsu next. Hopefully he gives us a pizza. Please. Slide in, attack. Need to wait. No, okay, that was the best. That's fine. No, get off me. No. I keep wanting to get away from the foot soldiers and I forget about the arrows. He's nearly dead. He's nearly dead. Ooh, okay, new tactic. Interesting. This works. Aha! We're learning tech on the fly. As a live tech being created on stream. Where is my pizza? Oh. God. So, this is a repeat. This is a return of human form Baxter Stockman from 1989 arcade. All he does is drop mouses, so he's not a huge problem. Kind of a strange boss to bring back, given that Stockman was kind of a fly at this point. Please don't. If I die to the mouses, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, you win. You win, Hyperstone Heist. Thank you for the Sky Kid. The spinning Sky Kids. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. Sarah would do that face, but only as a joke. That's okay. Now, I understand that my stream has basically been Turtles all the way down for the past couple weeks. How would you lot feel about a Friday rematch with Hyperstone Heist? I never beat this as a kid. I kind of wanna run back. How would you all feel about that? We'd miss out on Castlevania, but we would achieve a great moral victory here. Yep. Okay. Good. That means that I don't have to show the extra material tonight either, because it's been too long. We've been here a while. Hey, we might get to Sonic Spinball eventually. You don't know. Maybe I've got a version on PS4 that we could play. Maybe. Who knows? Total mystery. But yeah. Okay. Oh, what does the strategy guide have to say? Does it have any helpful hints? There's a code for friendly fire. There's a level select. Oh shit! That's real tech. I like the multi-armed shredder in the back there. So he can knock his kunai back into him. Oh shit! This changes every. You can even knock the vertical ones. Oh, that's good. That's good shit. And we could also watch the alternate ending, but we're not going to do that. Don't just mash the buttons when you initiate a whip it body slam move. Time your button presses when the enemy smacks into the ground. This will let you slam them a few extra times. Okay. Well, we have an objective this Friday. We're going back to the Hyperstone Heist. We're gonna beat it. We're gonna finish it off. Yeah, I was thinking that. This requires a little time in the lab. I'm gonna do that off stream. We're gonna discover more tech about this game. We're gonna figure out what's what, and then we're gonna come back to it. But no, thank you. Hold on, wait, where's the button? There we go. Thank you all for. Thanks. Yeah, we beat Turtles in Time, the arcade and SNES version, so we'll get back to this. I'm determined to beat all of these games on stream. I don't know why, I just feel compelled to do so. Because this is the first collection we've played where that seems like an actual possibility. I guess Fighting Collection as well, but, you know. I will rest well for the future battle, thank you. But no, thanks for showing up, everyone. This one went on long. We'll be back on Friday with Hyperstone Heist, and then we get to look at all the behind-the-scenes stuff. And I will rest well, thank you. See you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.